Hey guys, Yang here. This week I want to show you guys my Paleo frog with the Spright in it. So this will be like a updated Paleo frog deck profile. So let's go 3 swap frogs. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. The Paleo ratios are back, obviously. I'm missing all these frogs from the Spright deck. 3 Duke frog. Yeah, basically I love the Spright cards and I love the Paleo deck. And I have to mesh them together. 2 Ronin, the usual Paleo ratio. And Sprites, we are playing a tiny Spright engine, 2 blues. 1 carrot, 1 red, 1 carrot, and 1 jet. Normally these would be like 3, 1, 1, or 2 in the regular deck. And spells, we have 3 extravagance. So we have a lot of trap cards in the deck, and we need all the advantage we can get. And the only cards in the extra deck that's important are totally awesome. I guess Spright Elf to an extent is pretty important. But we'll talk about that in a bit. So extravagance, 2 starter. Yeah, 2 starter is fine because we're only playing 5, and then blue and jet gets us to this starter. Basically, I'm reluctant to do any deck profiles that might conflict with the ban list. That's gonna be coming up in a week or so. I don't know. Maybe after YCS Rio. Paleo traps, 3 Canada. This is the best one that I play at 3. Could you book a moon the gigantic guy? And yeah, what are they gonna do after that? Then we got 2 Dinomiscus. Then we got 2 Olenoides. These are fine too, because I did not want to play them at 3. This requires a discard, and then this is only good against like various matchups. Then traps, we also play 3 Solemn Strike, still a very important card to break boards. And so many Sprites out there, we would like to steal one of their Spright monsters with Crackdown, because you can steal their gigantic, steal their elf, and we can just use it to make our own gigantic. 2 compose, another board breaker card, and these are all tech options now. So 2 compose that I really like. And then we got 2 Ice Dragon, which I think is also very good, because you can just Ice Dragon their Spright monster and then banish them. Then 2 Trap Trick, basically additional copies of all the normal traps that I show. This is gonna be a collector rare very soon. And then 3 Imperm, that's the only hand trap of the deck, because we can't really afford to play Ash Blossom in here, and no, a single Ash is not gonna stop any combo, let's be real. I mean, so is Imperm, but Imperm is a trap, and trap synergizes with Paleo. Okay, there's the main deck. And then we have extra. As usual, we got 3 Toads. I don't think this card's long for this world, but not at 3 copies anyway. This card is so broken. The actual Paleo Exceeds. These cards are really busted now. We have the level 2 guys with Spright, and then we can use one of the Paleo traps and make these. Then we got Sky Cavalry as usual, and then the Sprites, we have 2 gigantic, 1 Zeus, and then that's all for the XE monsters. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 elves, because elf is more important than gigantic, and we are playing the extravagance. We do not want to get all our totally awesome elf banish. So Those are the important ones, in my opinion. 1 unicorn, 1 access code. And then the last one is area. I always play an area in my Paleo Frog deck in the past, so I thought this could steal a toad. So there's that. Side deck could probably use some improvement, but we'll see. 3 D-Barrier. D-Barrier is very good. Can be fetched to a trap trick. Anti-spell is also very good. We don't have any spells other than the starter and the egg pots. So we got 3 anti-spell. Then we also got 3 judgment. Judgment is good against any deck. And then since we're actually playing a back row deck, we can afford to give up our normal summon to do this, to break boards. And then we have the 3 more Spright monsters in the side deck. If we want to go, we know we're going first and we want to combo off more easily, more frequently. Because with the ratios in the deck right now I tested, we are comboing quite often, but most likely we are going to get hand trap in the gigantic line and we'll probably have to pass our turn. But then with all these defensive traps in our deck, our gigantic might live the turn and use its effect again the next turn. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. So I'm gonna give this deck a try at locals and see how it goes. My local is kind of Spright heavy. We have like 4 or 5 Spright players out of locals already. I've been doing pretty good with my Spright deck, but I only use it for 1 week and at the case tournament so far. So more testing is needed. But anyways, hope you guys like my Paleo Frog Spright deck, and leave any comments down below on what you guys will play and whatnot, because I've been getting advice of actually cutting all the Sprites in the main deck and run like Morella with like Rise to Full Heights and the Blackjack card. I was like, it's like Sprites are made for a reason, and they all synergize with the frogs, and yeah, that's why I chose to play the Sprites in here, so it can actually be called a Spright Paleo deck instead of just having the Spright extra deck monsters in our extra deck. But anyways, hope you guys like the deck profile. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more awesome deck profiles in the coming weeks. And hopefully the ban list come out soon. It's making me kind of nervous on what deck to make. But yeah, take care guys. Bye bye.